Today I want to show you guys my version of the Doom Zeal Paladin and how I like to play this character. So we've got Doom in a Berserker Axe, Laying of Hands, BK Ring, just a belt with FHR, Strength, Lightning Res, Ravenfrost, Gore Riders, Dragon. It should be in a Paladin shield, but it's not because it gets swapped between different characters. We got High Lords, Dragon, and then G-Face with the IAS jewel in it. On swap, CTA and Spirit. Mercenary's got Infinity, Treachery, and G-Face. He could do Treachery, he could do Fortitude. Fortitude might actually be better since we're not telly-stomping the boss, so Fortitude while he's off lollygagging and stuff, that might be the best option. So I'll go through the skill tree in a second after I entice you with a little bit of gameplay. So he doesn't have an insanely powerful aura. Really what it is he strikes with volcanos, and also, well, his aura is pretty decently strong from the double dragon, but it's not insanely strong until they get the Infinity from the Mercenary, the Conviction aura to proc. But then also the Mercenary is really strong because I have a max fanaticism aura. And then all the enemies are also getting slowed down because of the Holy Freeze aura on the Doom. So let me show you the skill tree. So I maxed out Resist Cold just to get the most added cold damage in addition to maxing out Salvation. And then I also put some points into Resist Fire, 16 to be exact. Then maxed out Fanaticism aura, maxed out Zeal for as much attack rating as we could get. And then I put 1 point in Holy Shield. And then I just put 1 point in Sacrifice because we didn't have enough after these. So I could have gotten more physical damage. As a matter of fact, physical damage is actually the biggest portion of the damage that's coming from the Doom. But we are getting a decent amount of fire damage as well. So we're getting pretty strong fire damage on this build. So we're benefiting from having Infinity on the Mercenary. But when the Conviction's not active on certain enemies like souls and stuff, they're still gonna take a good amount of damage, and then when he comes in, they're gonna take even more. I think this is actually the best way to run it if you're using Doom, because Doom doesn't benefit as much from Conviction aura, so you don't need the really strong Conviction aura that you could have yourself. And the cold damage is not going to really benefit from it. The fire damage does benefit from it, but at the same time, the main purpose of the fire damage is for the AoE. And usually if you need the AoE, the Mercenary is going to be around in time. I think telly-stomping is better for like curses, like getting your Merc to proc Decrep or something on a boss. The biggest downside to this build, though, definitely is the durability on the Berserker Axe. It's not that expensive if it's not a superior. It's not that expensive to repair, but at the same time, it can be a little bit of a hassle. I usually just stick to areas that are good for running with this character. Like, I don't really go to Chaos Sanctuary with it. It can do it just fine. But I don't really like running through River of Flame. I have plenty of characters that I can do Chaos a lot more efficiently with. And this is just more fun for something like this. See, and these are all taking decently good aura damage even though the Mercenary's not around with that Conviction. These aren't gonna take any, even with Conviction Aura. Even if I had a Sundering Charm on, those would take very minimal damage. Ooh-wee. See, this character, I'm just not even really gonna bother. If I was like a Tesladin with Dual Dream, all of these would drop more because they just have way lower lightning resistances. I mean, we can deal with them, but then at that point we're just wasting durability on our weapon, really. It's not like they have a massive chance to drop anything crazy. One issue with our mercenary having... He could probably have a different helmet on to give him a little bit more survivability. And I could have possibly put like 1 point in Redemption Aura for my own survivability. A lot going on over here. This definitely doesn't kill nearly as fast as the other like Zeal Paladins and stuff, but at the same time, it's definitely safe if you play it right. Like if I had a Paladin shield. How loud is my headset? If I had a Paladin shield with the resistances on it, I wouldn't have as much issues. And then also having something like a point in redemption could be good. Never getting low on life or mana. Like, let's see, we're already at 7 durability. Look at that. Just Zeal and Whirlwind both just go down. They go through durability just incredibly fast. I'll wait until it goes all the way down so I can showcase how much it costs to repair. So I mean, those take pretty good damage. Not nearly as much as they would if I had my own Conviction Aura, but at the same time, especially on players 1, it's enough to make them slightly less annoying. These are cold immune, so they were taking a decent amount of fire damage though, but not enough to where you don't have to hit them. Having the fanaticism aura though with this mercenary, with the infinity, he really hits really fast, makes him really powerful. Probably should put a different helm on him for a little bit of life leech or something. My cold res right there is what got me. Being poisoned, poison res isn't really bad, but being poisoned while having that terrible cold res, those skeletons were messing me up right there. I'm gonna stand over here though so you can see how it is while being decrept as well. Give you the full idea of the build and everything. So this last wave's gonna basically only be taking cold damage and physical damage. Hopefully there's no physical immunes in here. Otherwise the merc is just gonna have to handle it with lightning damage. So those type of situations, if that was to happen, of course a Sundering Charm, like a fire sundering charm or something would be the best. I don't know if a physical sundering charm really is ever the best option in majority of cases. Thank you. Thank you. Why, thank you, sir. So let me take this to maybe like a place where it'll look a little bit more overpowered real quick and then call it a video. Let's see. I mean, keep in mind this is only players 1, but also my resist fire isn't completely maxed. But even without the conviction aura on them, they're still taking pretty decent damage. So we've got some pretty good AoE, some slows on the enemy. Hey, and now it's time to repair it and show you how much it costs. 33,000, basically 34,000, call it 34. So hey, hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing if you're not already. So many thanks to everybody who subscribed to the channel. Couldn't do this without you. Means a whole lot to me. Hope everybody has a good holidays, and I'll catch you on the next one.